Hi guys, how have you been? Yeah, how's the going? Yeah, I'm very excited to be back here. It's been a while since I recorded that other video. As you can see from the title of the video, this time I want to speak about something that actually matters to me. And yeah, I am a I am a self-proclaimed mental health advocate. Like mental health is one of the things that I'm very passionate about because it's not like I've gone through the worst in life, but I have always struggled with my mental health because I think a lot, and even the uh, most I can blow out even the littlest, the tiny, teeniest things out of proportion, and they become such a big deal for me. Yeah, yeah, and I wanted to speak about that and the things that I have learned as as I go forward, the things that I have learned to on how to cope with mental health issues. Yeah, and just to put a disclaimer out there, I am not a trained psychologist or counselor, and any advice I give on this channel is only my opinion and should not be taken as medical advice. Yeah, yeah. Now that you have gotten that out of the way, let me get serious about this. I think I won't be able to hold so that I can speak more. You know, I can be more animated in my conversation. So yeah, maybe a little bit background about myself and my experience with mental health is I'm an overthinker. Yeah, I am an overthinker and I've always thought about things more than I should. Yeah, and sometimes it's a good thing, but mostly it's not. It's not a good thing. Um, I find that thinking too much about things makes decision making a bit slow, and yeah, sometimes just don't think about things because you might talk yourself out of things that you actually want to do. And if you're an overthinker, you are more prone to things like procrastination, um, things like depression. Yeah, in my opinion. Okay, at least I've found myself in that situation. Yeah. So basically, growing up, I was this overthinker, and I'm also a very emotional person. That just means I will cry about anything. When I'm happy, I cry. When I am sad, I will cry. When I am, yeah, basically, I'll cry about anything. I will cry about anything. When I'm frustrated, I cry. And okay, recently I don't cry as much. Maybe it comes with age or whatever, or I'm learning to handle my emotions better. I don't know. It doesn't feel like it. I don't know whether it's a good thing. I don't know what to expect in the future, whether maybe because this is a question I have asked myself, is it that other people don't experience problems, or am I too weak? Am I weak in that I am not able to handle life's problems like everyone else is doing? Because everyone else seems to be good and going on with life. But I struggle a lot, yeah, with my emotions. So something that I realized helped me cope a lot, and has been tremendously impactful to my mental health. Something that I can tell you without a doubt that has helped me improve my mental health is discipline. I never thought I would ever say this, but one of the worst advice I was ever given growing up is to do what I want or to follow my heart. And guys, my heart is crazy. My heart is crazy, and sometimes the things you want to do, especially in the moment, some things that you ought to do are good for you. But because you grew up being told, follow your heart, what you want to do what you feel like. I think that's the worst advice anyone would ever give you. Like you have, um, it's life. You have to do things that are good for you, but you do not necessarily want to do them. So going at life emotionally won't always work for you. This is something that I've learned late, I think, because I've always moved through life with emotion. Like I don't feel like waking up early, you know. I don't feel like working hard. I don't feel like reading this. I don't feel like doing this. And even though all these things are good for you, yeah, like if you're going to make it in life, yeah, you have to okay, not forget your emotions entirely, but to know that you're not always what you think, and sometimes you won't like to do the things that are good for you. Yeah, so that is something that I have come to learn. And since I started being disciplined, um, yeah, since I started being disciplined, I have really seen a huge change. I still procrastinate. I am still indisciplined at times. Like the past week has been crazy. I don't think I've done anything productive per se. Like unless maybe the things that really needed to be done. But I don't think I've been actually very productive. That is not to mean that mm, I haven't made progress. I have made a lot of progress. So the first thing that has helped me deal better with my mental health is being disciplined, because it's one thing to disappoint everyone else and to worry about what everyone else thinks about you, but the moment you don't do what you expect of yourself, there's this sort of self-hatred, self-loathing that comes with it. I don't know, you just feel like I never do this, I'm not capable of this. Yeah, your self-esteem is affected, like in all the important aspects of life, yeah. So basically, since okay, let me give you a story and how I actually began. Um, basically, sometimes I'm saying basically a lot of. So what happened and how I got myself here? Um, I was all there was this person I used to complain a lot to, and I'm telling them this is what is happening. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Blah blah blah. I complain a lot even when it's not necessary. It's just a bad habit I have. Sometimes my life would be going perfectly and you'll find me complaining, which is draining and not, yeah, which can be very draining. I've improved, but I used to complain a lot about things and do very little about it. And the thing about complaining is that you feel like you're being productive now that you're talking about it, even when you're not actually being productive, even when the complaining is not doing anything good. So, um, and that friend of mine who I was talking to, he just was like, you know what, you don't know, you may not know what to do, but you just do. Mm. Like just have a list of tasks and just make sure you accomplish them daily. Yeah, basically easier said than done, guys. Easier said than done. So at first I used to write a lot of tasks down and I felt good about it. You feel like you're moving forward, like you're making progress, but if you don't actually get through the list, you don't get anything done. So basically what I started doing is I decided not to think about things and actually just do them. So um I would write down my daily tasks and get through them. Don't give yourself a chance to think about it. At least that's the strategy I used, and yeah, I started seeing very good results. Yeah, I started seeing that I'm getting things done, and I stopped focusing so much in the that far future. You the farthest future. Like you're like, I want to do things in 2 years. You want to do this in 1 year. This is what I see for my future. And you know what doesn't matter? Your future doesn't matter. Tomorrow doesn't matter. You only have today. If you can make you can break down your dreams for the future to a little chunks that you can work on daily, then you were able to live a good and happier life. Yeah, so that's what I've been working on. And I recently just sorry guys, I'm getting a notification. Okay, so and I recently just did a challenge that I never ever accomplished before. I did 60 days of to-do list. Yeah, every single day I wrote down my to-do list. I feel like that's a big step, because being consistent about writing down what you're going to do daily, even though I never got to complete all the tasks of the day, I promise you, like there's like 3 tasks. Mostly I got 50% done, which is a big deal for me, someone who has always been like a chronic procrastinator. I've procrastinated all my life. I've procrastinated all my life. And the changes that I've noticed, guys, it's ridiculous. It's amazing, like what you can do if you really actually set your mind to it. The next thing I feel that has helped me with my major, the thing with winning this with the daily tasks, it has boosted my self-esteem in ways that I never thought were possible. Like literally, um, getting through tasks has built my self-esteem. At this moment, you cannot convince me that discipline, or being disciplined, is not the path to happiness. Because it's, like I said, it's one thing for people to be proud of you, but when you're really proud of you, you become so confident, you become so happy. You guys, everything just sort of works for you. Yeah, and some days have been hard, super hard. Like I'd say this past week hasn't been easy for me, but I am sure I did. There are things that I got done. Yeah, and I'm very proud of myself. The other thing I realized is how alone I am. Every time I had maybe problems, or not just problems, not okay, I have friends, I have family, and these are people I care about, and there are people who also care about me 100%. But when you come to yourself and realize these people might care about me, but they don't care about me how I would want someone to care for me, and I have no control um about that. Like I cannot control how people care about me. I cannot control how people show up for me. Like literally, it just hit me that I'm the only person who can love me the way I want to be loved, who can take care of me the way I want to be taken care of, who can you know, even just do things the way I want them done. I'm the only one who is capable of achieving that. So I stopped looking outside that much for help, because anytime I had a problem, I am looking to outside who can help me, who can help me. I am looking for a job, who can help me. I am I don't have money, who can help me. I was always looking on the outside instead of being like, you know what, I can do this, or trying to be creative about the things that I can do, or just even if I have all these ideas that I would like um to work on, I just felt like I can't do it on my own, and I have to look for people to come together and do the thing. You know, it just I feel like it just shows how much I didn't trust myself, or how much I didn't it's like I didn't believe in myself enough to know and to realize that, you know what, actually you can go at this, like you can take this as your own idea. You don't need anyone to launch this idea. I feel like it's a form of procrastination, and it's also a sign of a little bit of low esteem on my end, which I've been working on now. All these ideas that I get, I try to do them on my own. Yes, consultation, this consultation, and there is, you guys, this thing is important to me. Why don't you come and let's do it? And I realized that the things that I consider very important to me are not the things that are very important to other people, you know. So if me expecting people to show up mm, for my ideas, or to show up to my, I don't know, if we are doing a project with you and I am the owner of the project, me expecting you to show up like with the same commitment, with the same level of commitment, with the same level of to provide the same level of resources in time that I am producing, and I'm the one, I'm the founder, or I'm the person who came first with the idea, is crazy. Yeah, and I would feel such a huge burden if someone expected me to do the same with their idea. If you're the one who came up with something, you are expected to give so much. Not you're expected. You literally have to give so much more than everyone else, because you have the most clear picture of where you want that idea to go. Okay, so as I was saying, guys, I have learned to not always run my idea with people, and to trust and to believe that I can actually do it. I can actually do it. Yeah, because I'm the only one able to see my vision clearer than everyone else. Yes, I was fixing my light. So the third thing I realized, it's important for you to have some sort of spirituality. Okay, I am a Christian through and through. I feel like it's important of me to say this, and maybe if you're watching this video and you're not a Christian, you might not be able to relate. But sometimes life gets so hard, and it's hard for you to think like you have the ability to get yourself out of a certain dark place, or out of a certain situation, without God's help. So what I have done is pray a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, because when life gets extremely hard, I don't know, you need something to give you hope. And for me, it's the belief that God is there, and that if I pray, it's going to help and make things happen. Like basically, God in my life makes a lot of things make sense to me, because even with the imposter syndrome, it's easier to beat imposter syndrome with God, because you feel like I am not worthy of being here. Maybe I am not worthy of this talent. I am not able to achieve. I don't know how I achieved what I have actually achieved. Um, yeah, things like that. But if you believe in God, you know that you might not be the reason why you're here. Maybe you might discredit all your hard work, or you may feel like you don't deserve to be here. But when you think about God, it's always a good reminder that you deserve to be here because He's God, and He can use anyone to do His job and to touch people and to bless people in their lives and to, you know, yeah. Um, on matters Christianity and spirituality, when it comes to maybe depression sometimes when you're going through a depression, when you're going through depression or an episode of depression, you always feel like you're alone. But if you're a Christian or if you believe in God and in Jesus Christ, you know that is not true, and it's just your mind playing tricks with you, because your family might not know what you're going through. Your friends might not have a clue. Actually, it's so easy for your friends not to have a clue about what you're going through, but I am telling you, God is with you every step of the way. Jesus Christ is with you. He has sent the Holy Spirit to look after you. That is one of the things that have given me hope, a lot of hope in life. And guys, depression and hope, they don't go hand in hand. Yeah, yeah. And then something else that has helped me maybe get my mental health to another level is doing things that I love, doing things that I love, and finding time to just to. I love to read, so I'll find time just to read a novel. Yeah, and I'll find time to listen to podcasts. I will find time to, I don't know, watch something on YouTube. Yeah, it's very important to live life like it's your last day, because it literally could be your last day. So if you're like super focused, first of all, being so hard on yourself isn't sustainable. You're not Life is not a relay race, it's a marathon. You like just start going full speed on life and expecting it to be sustainable. Yeah, it's kind of a big ask out of life. You have to try and do things like relax, slow down, you know do the things that you love, because now do the things that you love now if you can, because you don't know whether you'll be here tomorrow. And I'm telling you this with all the when the more you as you get older is when you realize, by the way, life is short. Today I have it, tomorrow I don't. And as you grow older, as a child, you hear about death, but you don't actually comprehend it or give it the seriousness it deserves. The truth of the matter is, you're here today, tomorrow you're not. So if you didn't make today count, if you didn't do what you wanted to do today, then what a loss. Yeah, that is all I have to say. Like, what a loss. If you're not kind today, if you're not living the life you would like to live today, then why are you here? And what if today was your last day? How would you do it? How would you do it? Yeah, I always find that question super packed. Like, so if you just do the things that you love and prioritize the important thing. If the important thing for you is to study, do that. If the important thing for you is to spend time with your loved ones, please do that. Because if it's not you, it's them. They might not be here um today, tomorrow. Yeah, yeah. Let me not get into the statistics of it. My overthinking might. I think about death a lot and what it actually means. Yeah, it means you're here today, tomorrow you're not. You have all these plans for life and for the next 5 years and for the next, but look at you living life with a carelessness that you shouldn't live life with, because it's not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed, and it's the truth. It's the truth about it. So if you If there's something you love coffee, please have a cup of coffee. If you love whatever you like to do, whatever you like to eat, if you like a good massage, a good run, if you like to dance, please dance. Yeah, it's hard at first if you're not used to it, but the more you do it, the more you get used to it. You start to realize, I actually love this person that I am becoming. The next thing I realized that has helped me become a better person is to be not just a better person, but to better deal with my mental health and to bring my mental health to a place where I can feel happy most of the time. Okay, not even happy, just calm and at peace and full of acceptance. That is what happiness feels to me, or joy feels to me. Just peace, yeah. Is to be grateful. Sometimes we focus so much on the negative things that are happening in our lives that we don't see all the good things and all the blessings that we have. You know, the fact that I'm here speaking to strangers, to my 18 subscribers. Cheers, guys. Thank you so much for subscribing. Okay, back to the topic. Like the fact that I'm here speaking to people and I'm able to do that is a miracle in itself. Like you just existing is a miracle. And you should take it as such. You should take it with so much seriousness, yeah. Um yes, I think that has helped a lot. Sometimes I think about other things that I have. Um that video that I posted on what people are supposed to do after campus, or what do people doing after campus. I am a totally different person. I'm in a totally different place. I can literally see progress in my life. First of all, I got an internship. I'm only almost done with an online course that I've been working on forever. Oh my goodness, guys. You see the things I was praying for, or the things that I was manifesting in that video and wondering what will be of my life. Some of those things worked out, yeah. So yeah, don't be so hard on yourself and be grateful for the things that you have. And don't forget that you're probably in one of your the place you are is probably one of your answered prayer. I know people say this a lot online, blah blah blah, but guys, I'm a witness that I'm in one of my answered prayers, and you know that I am a good person, or I'm the best, or I'm God's favorite, or I don't know. Sometimes I wonder why, because there are so many people I know who are not doing well in life. Not that my life is perfect, but it's definitely not how it was like a few weeks ago, or last year. Just last year, I was suffering, guys, but I'm here. Something else that I realized is that as someone who overthinks, social media, um like let's say YouTube, okay, my most favorite social media or places where I spend a lot of time is on Instagram. I used to spend a lot of time on TikTok, but I uninstalled TikTok. I no longer posting, no longer browsing through TikTok. There's YouTube. Now I love YouTube Shorts and I love Instagram Reels a lot. And also I love WhatsApp. I go through people's statuses all the time. Yeah. One of the things that was causing me stress is the feeling that I have wasted so much time on all these social media platforms. I used to hate myself for that. Every time I spent my time scrolling through YouTube Shorts, watching one shot after another, and it's the same thing over and over again by different people. You know, the same thing with Instagram. I would go through all people's stories, I'll go through people's reels, I'll go through people's posts, and all this noise. Oh my goodness. Yeah. And then I used to hate myself for that, and I used to think about that, and I would tell myself, and I would feel like a loser for wasting so much time that I could have used doing things that I think are valuable, are way valuable than what I was doing. Yeah. So I stopped. Okay, I still spend a lot of time on those apps, but it's different now, and I feel like I am able to control what I am doing more. First of all, maybe I can just tell you how what I did to try and control the situation. Um, First of all, I stopped when I'm idle. I don't know how to phrase it. When I'm idle, I find something I know I'm gonna enjoy to do. Like maybe I listen to a podcast, or I will I don't know, maybe read a book sometimes actually. But what I've planned to do, I try so much not to be idle. Like if I have some free time, I have already planned that free time for something fun and something healthy to do. And then I went on my Instagram, for instance, I went and followed a lot of people because there's no way to consume all that content even from people I don't talk to, because I barely talk to people. There are very few people that we talk. Yeah. So I went in and followed a lot of people on Insta. Many people. I think I had like um I don't know, more than 1,500. I had followed more than 1,500 people on Instagram. I went in and followed them, and then I cleared all my search history. And okay, sorry about that, guys. I'm saying every time I got like a video recommendation, I will switch it off. Like for 30 days, there is that option on Instagram. So I every time I start getting recommendation, I always like switch them off. And then I followed all these people who I felt like had a good influence on my life, like people who are talking about mental health, people who are giving tips on how to deal with issues and how to heal traumas and whatever. Like people who I thought were impacting my life positively. One of such people is Mel Robbins. I love her podcast a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. And then there are a little bit of poets that I follow and musicians because I enjoy good and deep music, you know. You know, Instagram girlies and Instagram people will understand what I'm talking about. And then obviously I didn't unfollow my closest friends and family. And then yeah, and a few celebrities who I feel like I identify with, or I think they're going through what I was going through, or when who inspire me, So I found that and also there are these pages that post quotes and journal prompts. Yeah, by the way, I started journaling and I think I've done more than 100 journal entries. Guys. I don't know, guys. Maybe at some point I'll show you all these other notebooks where I used the journal and how I felt about myself, all the things that I was planning to do but never actually did them. Oh my goodness. Indiscipline, procrastination has literally led me to depression and stress, and that has cost me a lot. But the other thing that I realized that actually helps improve in everybody's mental health is like being quick to forgive yourself. Like if you make a mistake today, don't hold on to it for weeks, because that is just going to mess up your productivity. It's going to mess up your, I don't know, you'll find yourself in a depression, in a depressive attitude, or okay, not attitude, like you will find yourself stuck. Hmm? So what I do nowadays, if for instance I said I'm gonna do something and I was not able to do it, I forgive myself pretty quick. Like I'm like, God, you're human. I'm sorry that happened. You're not the worst person just because you missed a class. You're not the worst person because you missed I don't know. Yeah, you missed or you didn't do what you said you were gonna do. And you have the chance now to correct that if you can, I that actually has been a game changer. Like the faster you forgive yourself, the faster you move on, and that ensures that you don't get stuck. Because guys with mental health issues, it's so easy to get stuck in that loop of, I am such a loser. I said I was gonna do this. I don't know. I will never achieve anything because I am so indisciplined. I am so all these things that you tell yourself. Huh? But the moment you forgive yourself and you're like, you know what, Ka, that happened. You're going to try your best so that you don't do that again. Even with other decisions, it doesn't have to be discipline matters, which is something I've struggled with. But you might make a stupid decision. People make stupid decisions all the time. Ask me. I mean, but the faster you forgive yourself, the faster and the you are able to move on. You are able to move on. And I realized that is one of the things that um, makes people get stuck. Like I was reading this book by Ali Abdal. But that is one of another person that I love to listen to his podcast, and also I love to currently reading his book. Yeah, I'm currently reading his book, and also I just love his podcast. I love his YouTube videos. I look up to him in so many ways because yeah, I look up to that guy in so many ways. And I saw somewhere where when you decide to fail, like you say, if you maybe you are on social media for 10 minutes and you are not supposed to, or that is not what you had planned to do with your time, and then you're like, I've already been here for 15 minutes, I might as well be on social media for the next day. And because like, don't do that, don't do that, please. Like, the faster you forgive yourself, you be like, I never meant to like spend then 20 minutes on Instagram. And actually these apps, they are made to be addictive, and it's okay, I can still stop now and proceed to do what I had planned to do all along. But if you get angry at yourself, you may, I'm such a loser, I'm just gonna keep watching this. Like, you're trying, I don't know, I feel like I try to punish myself like that. I'm like, I've already watched Netflix all day, I might as well proceed all night, blah blah blah, and all that negative self-talk. That is the worst thing you can do to yourself, baby girl or baby boy. That's the worst thing that you can do to yourself. And yeah, that will just make you get stuck in a whole negative loop. Yeah. What else have I done? Exercise, guys. Exercise. Okay, at first I used to think, how are you able to be more productive if you exercise more? And how are you able to be happier if you exercise more? I thought that if I exercise more, I will be tired. I won't be able to do the things that I plan on doing. But guys, it's actually the opposite. If you exercise, you get even more energy. I don't know how that works. I don't know the science behind it, but it's actually the truth. Like the whole of last week, because like I already told you that past week I haven't been able to do a lot of productive things or other things outside my job. And guess what? I haven't exercised the whole week, actually. Yeah, but the weeks that I exercise consistently before I do anything else, I am doing. And mind you guys, as you can, I don't know, if you've seen me, it's not like I am very fit or I have muscles. No, at this point, I am not even exercising for, you know, for looks or whatever. If that comes, it's definitely welcome and a bonus. But I've just been actually doing it to get more energy. I feel like a monk. I feel like a monk. I'm telling you, you don't even have to do a lot. You don't even have to do a lot. You can do like, okay, let me tell you what I do for exercise every day when I can. I do 100 jumping jacks. I do 100 jumping jacks, and then I do what do I call it? What do you call it? What do you call them? Squats. And then I do 10 squats, and then I do these modified planks. You know the modified planks, yeah. And then I do animal plank, and then I do the stretch. It's called the baby stretch or whatever, where you fold yourself like a baby, whatever. Yeah, that's my routine. By the time I'm done even with the exercises, most days I'm not even sweating. I'm not even sweating. It's not like but the next because I try to do them in the morning, just after I wake up. The rest of the day, you're going to try this on your own. I know if the abs come, well and good. If they don't, well and good. But I'm telling you, I can assure you, the amount of energy you're going to have throughout your day, you'll be blown away. And then you are so much happier, you are so much motivated because you accomplish something at the beginning of your day. So you go into your day like very motivated and very with a little bit of high esteem, because you feel like, no, I got my exercise in. There is nothing else I cannot do today. Yeah. Yeah. I think those are all the tips I have for you today. And this video is very long, but I hope it helps. I don't want to help a lot of people. I just want to help one person, or to motivate one person, or to inspire one person, or one person to relate with my video, to tell me, you know what, Damaris, I have felt that, I've been in that situation, and thank you for giving me another perspective. And guys, if there are better ways of dealing with mental health or dealing with depression, if you find and how you get out of depression, you can tell me. maybe I can give you for those people who have watched this video this far, kudos to you. Do you want me? You probably love me. Are you in love with me? Huh? Because okay, guys, I'm just kidding, but I'm saying for those people who have watched this video, maybe I can give you a little tip on how to get out of a depressive episode when you're in it. Because I realize all those tips that I've given only work if you've been only work as a preventative measure. But what if I'm in a depressive and I'm in an episode of depression at the moment? How do I get out? First and foremost, before you do anything else, take a shower. Don't even think about it. Yes, I'm speaking to you. Wake up. I don't know whether you just get into the shower and take a shower. I don't know what it is, but depression and showering, I don't know. I just think they don't I don't know, they just don't agree with each other, because just showering you will feel so much better. Like, don't even start with anything else. Take a shower. I am telling you, just wake up the way you are, enter the bedroom, lock the bedroom, and don't leave until you've taken a shower. And then when you're done showering, organize. Just do mindless things. If it's clothes, just fold clothes. Don't think about anything. Just fold clothes. And then prepare a meal for yourself. Not a huge. Don't try to cook. If you're in Kenya, chapatis. Don't try to cook anything complicated or anything that will take time. Just go like for instant noodles. Or you don't even have to cook. You can just go outside. In fact, go outside. Go to the supermarket. Get yourself a snack. Get yourself some ice cream. The cheapest there is, so that you don't feel like a failure for spending money. Because sometimes you feel like you don't deserve to get ice cream. It happens. I think the mind of a depressed person and the mind of a person who is not going through depression are totally different. Because even spending money on food feels like, oh my god, I'm such a loser, I am wasting money. Let me tell you guys, your mind can play tricks on you. Okay, so go buy yourself something to eat. You don't have to be unhealthy like I do, because I'll go get myself ice cream, I'll go get myself cake, I'll go buy myself, anything sweet. But you don't have to be like me. You can go get yourself pineapples, apples, and watermelon, and fruit. You can buy yourself some fruit, and then the walk outside will actually help, and then do just one task. I know you probably have now that you've been in an episode of depression, you probably have tasks that you have pending, that you have pushed at the back of your mind, that you have decided not to think about when you were being depressed. Pick the easiest and just do that one task, and then relax, and start over. The thing about life is that you can start over and over again. I used to do this thing in high school where maybe I started my day, and I felt like, oh my god, I've started my day at such a wrong note, or I haven't been doing this. So what I used to do is that I would go and find somewhere private and just breathe, and then I would close my eyes and be like, I'm gonna breathe in and then breathe out, and I'm going to start over this day. I would read my Bible again, because there's some other task I used to do in the morning. I will read my Bible again. I will pray again. I will start, like, I'm just gonna start this day again at 12 p.m. at 12 p.m. Yeah. Okay, guys. That's all for today. I've extended this video more than I should, and I hope it helps. Bye. I love you so much, and thank you for watching my video. Like, subscribe, and press the notification bell. Bye.